Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time Frampton does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Monday, so that is where the green line here is coming from. And a very, very nice recovery yesterday, not to state the obvious, but there was a pretty deep pullback here. And then that quite the turnaround, made the move back up, and back up meaning it went to even newer highs. So definitely a nice little quick recovery there, and I'm sure nobody's complaining about that. And that's essentially put the chart right back on track. What do I mean by on track? I realize that's kind of just a sound bite, but that's the great thing about charts is they allow you to take sound bites and assign numerical values to them. And the numerical value that I'm going to assign to that, getting the chart back on track is just that purple line right there, which in the world of charts denotes the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So as long as the price remains above that line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then that's what I mean by the price is still quote-unquote on track and really kind of firing on all cylinders and fully in the bull's favor. With all that being said, though, if the price were to drop below that purple line, that doesn't mean the entire chart is ruined or anything like that. As I talked yesterday on Monday about, and I'll just kind of quickly recap, even if the price were to drop below that purple line, and I'm just totally making this up, I'm not saying this will occur, but let's just say the price dropped down to, 21 before kind of leveling out and starting to, work its way back upwards. Even at that point in time, you'd still have sets of lows like this. And if you envision each of these as stair steps, then overall, big picture-wise, the stair steps would still very clearly be going in the upwards direction. And that assumes, like I said, that the price even drops below that purple line. But as far as, what would make the chart look the absolute strongest going forward, definitely staying up above that purple line. But again, by no means is that some sort of do or die level or anything like that. What about areas of resistance? As far as where the sellers are at, nothing complicated other than the fact that right up here around 23.15 is where the party finally stopped today. So 23.15 will be public enemy number 1 going into Wednesday. All in all, as I've already discussed, as long as the price keeps chipping away and building those higher bases, that's the name of the game. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.